Alrighty, Princess Bear here, and we're back with another plant-based product review.
We are really, really excited for this one.
Yeah, I didn't even know what this was until probably like a couple days ago. The princess got super excited about something she found online that she has wanted to try for a while. Plant-based, vegan. Pink foil. That's what she wanted to try. Pink foil.
With a lightning bolt.
With lightning bolt. It's not Harry Potter themed. It's just a lightning bolt.
It is from San Francisco, though, so yay for California vegan foods.
Oh boy, here we go. So today we have vegan macarons. Macaroons? I've always said macaroons. He probably knows better than I do.
I don't pronounce words properly, so.
Okay. Well, this is a collaboration of sorts between two companies, actually. So, Chantal Guillion, based out of San Francisco, who is a West Coast famous for her macaroons. Her and her husband's macaroons, actually, two of them. Her husband's the lead chef. And then the Every company, who specializes in a brand new plant-based EggWhite, which will primarily obviously be used in a lot of baking things.
So excited for this. So
we pre-ordered their macaroons, and they arrived in a very nice package.
The white box.
Cooled and everything. And
this was inside the white box. All we did was take it out of the white box. So we don't know how it's packaged inside. We're going to open it for you now.
All right, Princess, you have the pretty hands. You want to do the honors?
I'm going to open the lightning bolt. Ooh. Ooh.
I like the extraness of the paper for no other reason other than display.
Well, it's macaroons, like they fancy.
Bag sealed.
Yeah.
That's almost as satisfying as bubble wrap.
Oh. All that for
what
just
have
this
we
little
here?
amount. This is probably the cooler thing. So this is it.
Keep this for an ice pack.
This is the product right here.
Oh. It's a very pretty, fancy looking box, worthy of vegan macaroons. Taking a look at everything that Chantal Guillon does, this is very on brand as far as like the level of like care and touch put into every product. So it works out pretty well.
Animal free. Take out this paper, and then we have this lovely little tower of macaroons. Let me go ahead and just... Ooh. Oh, it smells so good. Firstly, all of the macaroons are not the same size, and usually when you have macaroons, you want them to all be the same size. Mind you, these are plant-based and very special, so I'm not going to fault them for that, but typically when you get macaroons, that's part of the beauty. They're beautifully colored, shaped, and they're all the same size. I'm gonna follow the flavors listed here and just try each one. So we're gonna start with pistachio. It's our beautiful pistachio. It's got a nice cream. This one's nice and you can hear it. It's perfect. This is the perfect macaron right here. It smells like a cookie, even though it's pistachio. Oh, wow. Light, fluffy, airy, rich, delicious. Oh, with the best like pistachio aftertaste on it too. This is a really, really delicious macaron. I love pistachio-based desserts as well. This one hits. This one hits hard. This would be great with some tea. I would rate this macaron a 4.5 out of 5 pistachios. This is incredible. If this is what's setting the stage for the rest of the macaroons, we're in for a treat.
So Pistachio Macaron. Ooh, it feels good in the hand. It's the same sort of light macaron, feeling nice and airy. Get a decent amount of filling. I feel like it should have a little bit more. Like it feels a bit thin, this one anyway, but it's pretty. It's got the nice green to it, the nice color. Like they're definitely like macaroons always seem to me like macarons seem like little dessert pieces of art. Like perfection is key on the way that like a macaron is displayed, and the care was gone through this. Obviously, shipping across country isn't the easiest, so I imagine there's some differences to how it was originally made. But as far as how this came, I'm quite happy with the presentation. As for the taste, ooh. Pistachio and macaron goes well together. It's not a flavor of one I've had before, but like that sweetness with the pistachio goes really well together. It's a very nice balance. If all the flavors are this good, this whole video is going to be a treat. I give that 4.5 out of 5 plus. This could be my favorite flavor of macaroon, given the ones that I've had so far. Like ever, not just obviously this video. This is the first one, but wow. Whole lot of wow.
Next up here we have the Tahitian Vanilla, also nice hard crisp like it's supposed to have with a macaron. This one is the biggest of them all, which kind of makes me sad. I wish the chocolate and strawberry were the biggest because those are the ones I'm looking forward to the most. It smells very good. You can really smell the vanilla in it. This is going to be good. And it's got this little star on top. It's like edible glitter. Right, let's go. Oh my gosh. This one fell apart as I was eating it. But it is like a straight wafer light. This is the best vanilla macaron I've ever had in my life. This is so good. And like the cream is like the perfect amount of flavor and lightness. I thought maybe the cookie to cream ratio was going to be a little off. It did seem like it was a little more cookie than cream, but once you bite into it, oh my goodness, was I wrong. I'm giving this one a 4 out of 5 macaroons. It's not better than the pistachio, but it's still really good.
Tahitian Vanilla, which sounds incredibly fancy. Does Tahitian corner the market on like high class vanilla? Vanilla isn't one of my favorite flavors, but like with macarons, I literally want to try everything. Every combination of flavor, I don't care how crazy, I'm all here for it. This one, it's no different. There's something different about this vanilla compared to other vanillas I had. The vanilla flavor is strong, but not overpowering. It's not like I just consumed body wash sort of vanilla. It's like a nice on the tongue, fades very fast. It's still very light. Every company EggWhite used to make this is amazing because this to me feels like a traditional macaron. There's no difference. There's no tinge of plant-based in there to me. It doesn't taste like it was made out of cardboard like some plant-based cheeses. Plant-based dairy items are a mixed bag all across the board. This is something that I think a lot of people would be hard-pressed to tell the difference one way or the other. I still like the pistachio a little bit better, but this one for me is a 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Next we have one of the smaller macaroons in the bunch, but definitely one of the most beautiful. The strawberry. I'm really excited for this one. It looks like the perfect strawberry macaroon. Like if we were to go to Epcot and get a macaroon, this is exactly what it would look like. It's just perfect in every way. It's a little tiny. That's okay. Also smells like cookie. Not very strong in the strawberry scent, which I'm not mad at. I don't want to share this with Bear. This is effing amazing. Oh my goodness. This is like a strawberry shortcake macaron. Oh, the flavor. Oh, the goodness. This is... I really don't want to share this. This one's a 5 out of 5. This one is so good.
Is there any fruit over time that's better built for desserts than strawberry? I know that some people would say cherry. I would say that you're wrong. Some people might even say banana or apple. Apple being like the king of like the dessert pyramid. I would also say you're wrong. The prince that was promised is strawberry in every regard. Strawberry will save us from dessert hell. This is the one that probably we're most excited for. I think of all the ones that came shipped, this is probably the most consistent and the most perfect looking. Perfect size, perfect consistency, perfect like filling ratio. This is the one. You know when you see like animated food and anime, specifically like Studio Ghibli movies, or even recently with like Turning Red and Encanto, this is food that looks like this is food that tastes like animated food looks. That strawberry, wow. It's like eating a cloud made of strawberries. I would, even though I love this one, I would have to give it neck and neck with the pistachio. I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5 claws. But it's good. It's very good.
Next is the Cinderella in the bunch. It's so shiny. I love how they do this like almost like a paintbrush stroke of edible glitter. But this one has a little one over here too. This one is Earl Grey, surprisingly. I'm the most intrigued with this one. That the innards is like a dark colored, so I wonder if it's going to be like a chocolatey tea style macaroon. It's a little less on the hard side. It's a little more soft. It's already like, I could probably break it apart. Nope, I'm just gonna bite into it. Because the center is like a jelly almost. That's very thought-provoking. It almost tastes like chocolate, not chocolate. I really don't know how I feel about this one. And I figured that's what was going to happen. It does have like a hint of Earl Grey taste to it, but it's very faint. I'll probably give this one a 2.75 out of 5 macaroons. It's alright. It's just a little more soft and chewy, I guess you could say.
Sparkly Earl Grey. It looks like I don't know what gives me like Winter Soldier vibes, but that's what I'm getting from it. Either way, it's a blue boy, like Cookie Monster blue. I don't know much about Earl Grey. I've never been a huge tea drinker. I've tried a couple of times, but the flavor of Earl Grey, when you say Earl Grey, means nothing to me. So this one will be an adventure.
It's a very distinct flavor.
Like all of our foods. I feel like those toffee candies you got like at Halloween. Interesting. I quite like that, actually. I don't hate it. Like, to me, and if you've been watching for a while, I don't like things that are overly sweet. This, to me, is like a nice balance between, like, the sweet and sort of, like, the taste of, like, the shell of the macaron itself. So I'm all on this. I could eat a ton of these. Like, I wouldn't say it's as good as pistachio, but I actually don't mind the flavor. I would give that 3.5 out of 5 claws.
This one is our smallest one. It got damaged in transit. It stuck to our board too. It just fell apart. It's just completely fallen apart. It's not even close to what I would consider what a macaroon should be. And I was really excited for this one. This is dark chocolate. I feel like this is going to be a brownie. Because the macaroon piece is like basically disintegrated, it's mostly just the innards. So it tastes like a nice little piece of soft fudge, like chewy fudge. I'm not mad at it. Does it macaroon though? Absolutely not. I would like to eat another one of these when it's like actually a macaroon that's not falling apart. I would like to give it a high rating because it is tasty. It's not as tasty as some of the other ones that we've had, but it is not a macaron. So I unfortunately am going to give this one a 1.
This poor macaron, the ugly duckling of the group, the macaron that lived. This is the one that came like the most damage. It doesn't look like it only like necessarily was damaged in shipping. It feels like it just kind of fell apart because like we have the container itself and like it's not really like pieces left over. It's just sort of like it just sort of disintegrated in shipping. But it's definitely not as pretty looking as the rest. It looks like it could have been. Looks like it would have had like the same sort of paintbrush stroke of edible glitter that the Earl Grey had, but gold. But like even as I'm holding it, it's like disintegrating.
According to the picture, yeah.
Its time on this earth is not long, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it before it falls apart. Just sad because who doesn't love dark chocolate? Like me. What's left of it is basically just like a chocolate treat. It definitely hits the dark chocolate. It's a strong dark chocolate, but not like bitter. Not horribly bitter anyway. Sort of bitter you expect from a dark chocolate with no surprises. But it does feel more akin to like almost a brownie than a macaron because whatever happened to it, it's lost sort of like its like density. So it's really thick and dense and not light and airy like the other macarons. I feel like it almost deserves a moment of silence. If not for YouTube copyright, we'd probably play some like sad music over this part, but that one hurts my heart. It does because I wanted him to be the star. Gone before his time. As he is, even though the flavor's there, I'm going to have to give him a 1.5 out of 5 claws. He tried, but it's not his fault.
Our final macaroon on this journey, the passion fruit. It's getting a little wet. It's falling apart a little bit, but you can hear it. To pog juice, because I really want this to be like the pog juice macaroon. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Talk about flavorful. This is the one that packs the most flavor. This is straight passion fruit. Like I just ate a passion fruit. This is so good. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5 macarons. This is probably one of my favorites now. Oof. It's going to be a hard tie between this one and the strawberry.
This boy right here, this boy is also looking a bit deformed and wet on the bottom. Like the top, or whichever side you want to call the top, looks fine. But when you turn her over, starting to like deform a little bit. Straight out of the package, but the what we're worried about here is flavor. We've already proven the efficacy of like the process. Every company egg works great in designing these macaroons, so clearly can be done. So all those other competitors out there, better step your game up because plant-based egg is looking to be taking over the world. As for this passion fruit macaron was not on my list of bingo list for this video, but it smells innocent enough. How's it taste though? That tastes like those old Fanta Girl commercials used to sound. Like, it started off very subtle and then ended up being like what people I imagine Starburst actually tastes like, but not the same. That is a Starburst of passion fruit flavor. I was given all the other flavors on this table and the balance of the other macarons, I was not expecting the flavor to be that strong. But passion fruit is a very strong flavor. I would say that it's a bit out of balance, but in a good way. Like, that's a treat. It's like I'm still on that waterfall of passion fruit right now. Like, that's a flavor that stays with you, unlike the other ones. It stays with you like I expected the Earl Grey pistachio to, with those like being such unique flavors, but this one is a really one that really sticks. I'm glad that we saved that one for last because I feel like with all the other flavors, it might have interfered because it's that strong. Though it's not my favorite, I would still give that one a 3.5 out of 5 claws. We macaroned.
Yep.
This was a decadent display of plant-based macarons. In the 4 years almost of doing this YouTube thing, we have never come across plant-based macarons.
These are the first ones. These are the first ones ever.
And for first showing in like the macaron sort of game, this is what one would consider to be an infield home run.
Oh yeah.
I think. I'm not good with sports things, but I used to watch a lot of baseball in like middle school. Video game terms, this is like the good ending, but not the secret ending.
It's like the gold, but not the platinum.
Yeah, there we go. Here's a reference that we can understand. But it's very close to the platinum. You're like 93% completion. This was excellent. The spread, the display, the packaging, the flavors. There, obviously, with anything new, there's going to be some issues like packaging, processing, shipping. Shipping something this delicate from San Francisco.
I was worried. Packaging was great.
Is scary. The fact that it came out so well is a confidence boost to like this shipping all over the place. I'm sure that, given the reputation of Chantal Guillon, that this is something that they create a special eye to, and given the packaging, from everything from like how it was held to the bubble wrap to the cool packaging, they definitely covered all the bases. But this is great.
If you live in the States, you can order these macarons for yourself at home.
Yes.
We'll put a link to that in the description box down below.
I think they also have a storefront in San Francisco. If you're out that way, even if you don't want plant-based macarons, it seems like they do macarons with all sorts of companies.
Vegan and non-vegan.
You should definitely try that out, just like us, a vegan and non-vegan. I definitely think that I would love to try more plant-based macaroons as we come across them. But we want to know what you guys think. Are you a macaron fan? Have you ever tried macarons? Would you try a plant-based macaron? Let us know. Definitely go check out both Chantal Guillion and the Every Company. We'll leave the information in the description box below, but we will definitely be doing more stuff like this. If there's any other products you would like to see us review, by all means, that's also going to be a place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
And like this video. And comment. Because...
Even I'm afraid right now.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my You got the strawberry and passion fruit. Leave me my Earl Grey pistachio. You can never trust a princess, especially a Persian one. Not around sweets. But you heard the girl.
Cheers.